Previously on Lost.
So far, Joseph the Lock Randleman has showed up to Raw for his debut, met with HBK and the annoying floating camera cat, and immediately complained about being pushed higher than Everest as Glacier 2.0. He beat Sammy in the first match of his WWE career for the IC title, and then locked Sammy in a safe after being attacked from behind. Pushed him over, celebrates, loves that. Still complains again on Twitter about the gimmick, which I missed in the first episode because this dialogue is even worse in text.
I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
The next week we meet Gabriel Slade, who's basically the Miz if he was always a babyface and a Latino or something. Sammy threatened legal action for the safe incident and coerces Locke into a match with Ridge Holland.
Oh, you'll find out in the ring.
Who he has beat, but it was a setup for casual televised murder.
He said it! He said it!
Slade then makes the save, but gets too touchy-feely, so Locke undergoes plastic surgery to avoid him, but it fails, and we're told Locke will be teaming with
We're teaming
Slade.
together next week against Sammy and Ridge Holland.
Fine. I guess we can team up for one night.
For some reason we don't have Trons anymore in this stupid buggy game, and you can't select them. But anyway, go on to beat Ridge Holland. Easy peasy. Come on. There we go.
So, these interviews for the doc will be quick and easy. It's just like we're having a conversation.
I've seen these before. I get it.
Our worldly superstar has seen an interview before. And then he's given the opportunity to choose the stip for his match against Sammy.
And give me some flavor, if you don't mind.
I went with Last Man Standing, and the lock was the last man standing, earning us the prize of a neck brace. Now we've got these dorks to talk to. Start with Adam Pearce.
But if you ever want to put in a little extra
Instead, we'll improve the moveset of the lock. Give him something that looks cool and impactful, and of course he's got to have a lock as well, which is the Batista bite. Give him a cool lariat, a dragon suplex, ready to go.
Welcome to Raw.
Decline
Gotta say, I've been a fan
this
of your
dude
work for a
again.
while.
Let's instead talk to one of my least favorite wrestlers of all time.
A truly intercontinental skill set with mastery of styles from all over the world.
And your intercontinental specialty is...
That's a good question.
British, Japanese, lucha, Cleveland?
I am the greatest French-style wrestler of all time, of course. A style defined by the element of surprise, or as the French say, surprise.
Wrong.
But enough spelling talk. Let me show you what the Intercontinental Championship is all about. In the ring, for your title, what do you say?
It's just
How do
funny
the French
to
say hard pass?
say no to the Miz,
Hard pause?
even
That's
though
a
it
no.
extends this stupid
Can I give you
mode.
some advice?
It was worth it.
For it.
3 words. Ignore the haters.
Do not hate. Hate is not so good.
At this rate, a little guidance couldn't hurt.
Back to Twitter. We've got some Twitter beef. Cameron Grimes going after me. And we get to see Cameron Grimes in action. Now I am interested to see these entrances because whilst I don't care about this mode, I am looking forward to starting Universe mode, and if these guys have got cool gimmicks then I might put them to use. Cameron Grimes looks to me like his gimmick is something to do with money and the stock market. I think I might make him a crypto bro, because that's a good heel gimmick, and he looks annoying. So we put down Grimes pretty easily with our new Power Slam. It's a real struggle Power Slam, but gets the job done.
Take it or leave it. But I teach Corbin a lesson about speaking out of turn. Maybe turn his smile upside down.
So there's another Twitter beef we've got to get after. Happy Corbin, who is also a very gimmicky wrestler. Likes the slot machines, it seems, the pokies. Looks pretty happy to be there. Got a stupid hat on. Not wearing wrestler clothes. Very energetic. Quite hateable. I think we've found another heel. Do I need to mention that I don't watch WWE currently? Although I am going to tune into WrestleMania today. Exciting. Not particularly.
Looks like Mustafa Ali has more than just advice to offer the lock. Didn't expect this, but a little distraction can certainly make.
So Mustafa comes out and interrupts my match. I think, alright, fine, I'll do a little roll up. The referee, not as slow as usual, still only gets a 1 count. So let's just do it the old-fashioned way and hit the power slam. Back to Twitter. Back to my DMs. And none of this is interesting to me, but I discovered that if I don't go through all the DMs, I might miss some of the unlockables, so unfortunately, putting myself through this is also necessary. So I just go through and quickly clear all these.
You man
And
enough
now
to change,
Ali's got an
or
attitude
would
with
you rather
me.
just stand here and air out all of your paranoid fears?
And to be paranoid is a bust.
Thank you, Chris Chan. So, we're going to face Ali now. Let's have a look at his entrance. Once again, I think we have a heel. Even though Chase the Light is a real lame babyface sounding thing to have on a shirt, but he's kind of shaking his head at the fans, so we've got another heel, and I'd say we have another submission victory in a moment. It's not the Batista bite, it's the lock, and it is the lock that gets the job done. Another jobber destroyed.
Has been mouthing off about his football career.
And now we're at the point where we're just having to have these random matches to random made-up people. But at least it's in the Performance Center, which is a little bit different. And Corbin goes down to my signature like a full jobber.
Sure, but I've got more important.
Time to go back and deal with The
Already got
Miz.
a cage match time.
Well, bon chance. as
Does
the
it sound
French would
like
say.
I'm
Break
not
a
enjoying
leg
this?
Or two.
Because I'm not. Miz attacks me from behind. Well, not me. I'm sorry. Living vicariously through the lock. No, he's a dork. The lock is attacked from behind and battles back at The Miz inside a cage. Gets a low blow in his little padlocks. And then The Miz takes over. Couple face plants into some chain link, and that'll do for the lock. Leading us to a mixed tag match. Perhaps the most frustrating match type in the game, as you're about to see. So I have Miz in the lock, and full double foot drop kick from Maurice breaks it up, so let's try a pin instead. No, Maurice is there for that too. Let's do it with the ladies then. No, Miz is able to just yell at Josie Jane, and that breaks up the pin for some reason. So I throw Miz out. I'm considering just letting him be counted out. But then this bastard attacks a woman, and I fail the match. So eventually, and I say eventually, look how long it took the referee to count. Still Maurice couldn't get there in time. So finally beat the stupid Miz.
On nothing. That
His
win
balls
was
are
completely
massive.
meaningless.
Sounds like a
What
target.
matters is that I still have an IC title shot.
Right, so The Miz wants to have a dig at my the Lock's Intercontinental title. I really don't like this character, so I really don't want to assign myself to him. I am not Joseph Randleman. I am not Randleman Joseph Randleman, the Lock Randleman. So at, what's that, Extreme Rules? Unfortunately, because I turned off the HUD, I don't know how to get out of the cage, so I just climb halfway off it and try different buttons. And keeps ending the same way, so let's see if we can turn on these indicators. Okay, with the HUD on. Nothing. Fuck. Another elbow drop then. Let's try something else. We got control help. That'll be the one. Let's go. You're fucked now, Miz. We just gotta make sure he stays down here. What do we got? Dragon suplex. That'll do it. On his head. Stunned. Yeah, bitch. Let's go. Still no help. Fuck. Well, I can move along. Okay. Hey, we got it. Alright, and now I've got to press these buttons and finally make it up on top of the cage. Miz is coming. And he's got me. Oh! Counter. Knock Miz down like an absolute dork. Here we go. Surely we're out now. It seems like a struggle, but we got there. Randleman's on the outside. Miz can only watch as the lock drops to the floor and wins the match. Suck it, Miz. Les Miz complete. Oh good, more Twitter. Alright, well at least this is a little bit different. We're gonna dream a match with Andre the Giant. Unfortunately, I've already unlocked Andre the Giant, so this isn't for any reason. But we get the attire I created for Randleman, which actually does look pretty old school, so it suits this arena. And there's Big Andre. Big Dre. Looking $1 million. But I know how to win a cage match now, so sorry big boy, but you're in trouble. I wonder why they didn't use the blue cage, because that's selectable, so that's just more laziness. But I know how to time this counter perfectly, so down goes Dre, and once again this is a struggle. And he wasn't even trying to find any footing. And that's all I have the patience for this time. I don't even know if there'll be another one of these episodes. I hate this mode. I hate this mode. I've unlocked a fair bit by now. But, you know, whatever. There'll be some kind of video next week, I'm sure. Thank you for watching this one. Until next time, have a good one.